That doesn't make sense to me. Your grandmother is helping you with your children.
Yes.
And how old are your children?
3 and 1.
All right, so she's helping you with the 3 and 1 year old. So you're telling me your grandmother drives you to see your probation officer
Yes.
and then says, I can't wait.
Yes, Your Honor.
That doesn't make any sense to me. 2437 State of Texas versus James Madron. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Gary Chirac for the defense.
All right, and are you James Madron?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same James Madron who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 2437 for the offense of failure to stop and render aid serious bodily injury on March 21st, 2022 for a period of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State.
Violated condition number 4. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, James Madron, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January and December 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True, Your Honor.
State.
Your Honor, we waived the other violations alleged in the motion.
No objection.
All right. Mr. Madron, did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, I understand.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
It's not, Your Honor. We are we're going open. We are asking for the 10 years, Your Honor. I believe the defense might be heard on that.
All right. Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we're requesting that he be placed on probation, that he be given weekly UAs and intense supervision. Basically, Judge, this was a lot dealing with financial issues. He has 2 small children that he was responsible for, living with his grandmother at the time. He's now presently employed. I believe he has the resources now to continue taking drug testing and support his children. So I think basically, Judge, if we give him weekly UAs and ISF and put him back, not ISF, with intense supervision, that he's able to complete the probation successfully. You have anything to add, James?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. You can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
James Madron.
All right. It says here that you didn't talk to the manager and you left when asked to stay in the lobby by the probation officer.
Your Honor, I was my grandmother, thankful for her that she helped me with my burdens when I had to do these reports and everything, and she would have my kids in the car while I'll be reporting. So at that time, I really didn't have too much time to be there due to my being responsible for 2 children. So that was just that at that time. That was it.
Okay. That doesn't make sense to me. Your grandmother is helping you with your children.
Yes.
And how old are your children?
3 and 1.
All right. So she's helping you with the 3 and 1 year old. So you're telling me your grandmother drives you to see your probation officer
Yes.
and then says, I can't wait.
Yes, Your Honor.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's just like I have real no support, really none. It's just me out there.
All right. So your grandmother is not supporting you.
Well, in a way she is. In a way.
All right. And then it says that they tried to have virtual meetings with you and you kept rescheduling and they allowed you to reschedule it and reschedule it and reschedule it.
Again, I had financial burdens.
So you didn't have a cell phone?
No.
You couldn't get a ride via bus?
Your Honor, my grandma lived in Leon Valley and then she moved over there by Lackland Air Force Base. And I did not have reliable transportation.
Oh, no. I know for a fact that there's transportation by via for Lackland.
Oh.
And you know how I know there is that? Because one time I made a mistake and got on the looper, which I believe is the 510, and it takes you all around the city. And I was like, wow, this is where the bases are.
Yes, but where I had to report was over there by 1604 in Bandera, which,
Via,
yes, Your Honor. Because they canceled that bus route. I know it sounds like if I'm making it up or not, but yes, they did cancel that bus route for that reason. That drive was very, very extreme.
did you pick up the phone, call probation and say, hey, this
Yes,
is
Your
where
Honor.
I am? Okay.
Yes, Your
All right. Any other questions?
Mr. Madron, my name is Hank Wilkins. If I ask you anything you don't understand, just let me know and I'll try and rephrase it, okay? Do you know the last time you reported?
The last time I reported was
This year?
yes,
It was this year? So would you be surprised when the probation thinks the last time you reported is November of last year?
um,
Did you ever do the CATS theft course?
no,
You didn't do that. Did you do the CATS 2 theft course?
no,
Did you do the moral recognition therapy?
no.
Did you do anything on probation?
I had parenting classes that were available online, which I did do, and it waived over my community service.
I'm sorry to interrupt. How can you do the parenting classes online,
They
but
were
you
for
can't
free.
report? No, but you can't report to probation online. Explain that to me.
I did report to probation online every time I had a Zoom meeting. And when it was in person, it was hard for me to be able to report due to my lack of transportation.
Do you remember telling probation in January of this year, they're not gonna do anything?
No,
Do you remember telling them, I know the judge will reinstate me?
no,
You understand that when you pled to this offense, that's a 3rd-degree felony, right? You're looking at up to 10 years in prison.
yeah, I do understand. Yes, I understand.
And you knew that, and you still didn't do these conditions of probation, right? You didn't do the
No.
moral recognition therapy?
Not that I had faced financial burdens. So I did not have support from the mother of my children. She was attending school at the time. But now I have a reliable job. I have the means to prove to the court that I could be responsible in finishing my term with the probation.
Seems like the easiest thing to do would be to report, though. You didn't report it all this year, right?
No, because she said that she was gonna file a motion to revoke, and I had said that, okay, that we have to do what we have to do. That's simple, that's what I had said in that response.
I'll pass the lease, John.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. Probation. Was there any restitution for Elise Perez and Kimberly Soto? All right. So this is what the court is going to do. The court is going to find violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to find you guilty. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. With regards to punishment, state, what are you requesting?
Your Honor, we're asking for the 10 years in prison. This is a 3rd-degree felony. This is a SBI, Your Honor. Some other cases we're taking into consideration of this plea. The defendant had opportunities between division. He didn't do much of anything on probation. I was trying to get some more information today. None of the answers are very satisfying. So we're asking for 10 years in prison. Your Honor.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, I asked that he be sent, continued on probation and sent to ISF for a period of time to get his thoughts together. Be able to get out on the street and be a productive member of society and also a father for his 2 children.
All right. Oh, yes, you wanted to add something?
May I address the question?
Sure.
Yes, I would like to say that I would like to suggest no tolerant probation where I may be supervising weekly UAs. I do not use drugs.
Mhm.
And or an outpatient program, intense outpatient program that I can prove to the court where I can be responsible in completing my probation successfully.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. As previously stated, the court is finding violation of condition number 4 true. The court is going to find you guilty. The court will sentence you up to will sentence you to 8 years in the prison. There's to be no unsupervised contact with the minors. Court will give you credit for any time served, and the court will request the therapeutic community. Did you review the trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it, and did you sign it?
Yes.
All right. You do have a limited right to appeal, and that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations in the motion, not the fact that you were on deferred adjudication. Do you understand? All right. Good luck to you. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. I can't force them to place you in the therapeutic community. You'll have to request that. And then it's completely up to them whether or not they place you in the therapeutic community.
Your Honor, what was the consequence again?
Oh, you're going to prison for 8 years.
I'm going to prison for 8 years,
Yes,
and that's the done deal.
yes.
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, okay? Our 4941, State of Texas versus Anthony Tyrone Jack Woodard. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Myers, Your Honor.
for the defense?
Confidence for Mr. Woodard.
And are you Mr. Woodard?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
All right, we're here for sentencing. You entered a plea of guilty on February 12th. According to your plea bargain agreement, the state is silent on your application. And of course, they say that if you did not appear, you would be subject to the full range of punishment. So you're here, so that's a good thing. And also, you're going open to the court in the sense with regards to punishment.
That's right, Judge.
All right. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report and the TAP evaluation?
State has, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objection.
All right. The state is silent. You say you have a witness?
I do, Judge. I call his girlfriend Tamisha first.
All right. Mr. Woodard,
Wife, I'm sorry.
Mr. Kuntz, don't downgrade people's position and people's lives.
I always like to lift people up.
Good morning. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yeah.
All right, you can lower your hand. Just make sure you keep your voice up so the court reporter can hear. All right, and on this side, if you are going to talk, ask the deputy to just move you down to the other end. If you'll state your name for the record.
Tanisha Jackson,
All right,
Tamisha, who are you to Anthony?
his girlfriend.
And what do you do for a living?
I work at Waste Connections for the city.
How long have you,
Waste Connections,
for the city of San Antonio?
yes,
okay.
And how long have you been there?
4.5 years,
What sort of hours do you work?
from 7 to 7:30,
So you work
7
about,
a.m. to 7 p.m.
so 12-hour shifts?
Yes.
How many days a week?
Monday through Friday,
Do you have children?
1,
How old is your child?
13,
And does she stay with you?
yes,
Does Anthony have children?
yes,
How many children does Anthony have?
3.
And what are their ages?
1 just turned 6 on Monday, 1 will be 5 next month, and 1 just turned 5 in March.
What kind of father is Anthony to those children?
A active father. He's proactive with any activities going on with school, outside of school. There is a routine from Thursday to Sunday with the parents of the other children that he get them every other weekend. But with my daughter specifically, he's full active. Be honest with you, I'm not on none of her paperwork. He does all the activities, parent conference, because I can't honestly do it because I'm at work majority of the time. So that's pretty much it.
So he's a good dad
Yes,
and he helps you out a lot.
yes,
Now, we obviously are asking the judge for a huge favor today, which is to give him a chance on probation, right?
correct.
And you know Anthony's history, don't you?
Yes.
He's been to prison before
Correct.
and he's struggled with some things, hasn't he?
Correct.
What, do you think Anthony can make it on probation?
I do. As far as with, the classes, believe he was on probation before, and he finished all the classes. I think he was reporting like every week or once a month, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure how his rotation was, but I know he was pretty active with, reporting.
Are you aware of Anthony's childhood and background
Yes,
and the trauma that he suffered as a child?
yes,
Both of his parents were addicts.
yes,
His mother was a prostitute.
yes, and passed away while he was incarcerated. Yes,
And he was raised by a grandma.
yes,
But even to this day, would it be fair to say that Anthony suffers from depression and maybe some other issues?
correct, in childhood, yes.
And do you think he needs psychological counseling? Do you think he needs drug rehab or classes or something like that?
Yes, like childhood trauma, yes.
All right.
Mhm.
And I know thankfully, you're not versed in the drug world,
Yes, I'm
right?
not, because I'm not the right terminology.
So, but you do feel like Anthony struggles maybe with substances at times.
Correct, yes,
And do you think that him getting counseling or treatment would be a good thing?
yes.
But realistically, it probably stems from the depression and the childhood
The
trauma.
Yes,
Okay, so he probably needs counseling to start with that and move forward, right?
correct, yes.
If he's able to get probation, do you think he'll follow the rules?
Yes,
Is he a rule follower?
yes. I have rules, so you have to follow my rules.
And is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge? Obviously, you're with Anthony, he's helping you raise your own child
Correct.
and you care for him a lot, don't you? Okay,
Yes,
and you want her to give him a chance?
yes.
Okay. I have no further questions. The prosecutor may ask you a couple of questions, but that's okay.
All right, any questions?
Briefly, Your Honor. You were aware that Anthony was on parole, at the time of his arrest, correct?
Which,
I'm sorry,
which case?
on the case we're here for today.
No, I don't think he was on, I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Was he?
Okay. And you were aware that there's 4.1 grams of cocaine found in the house?
I actually was at work, so I didn't get the call until in the process of it happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
Were you aware that there were several firearms found in the house?
There was not several. One weapon was actually a BB gun that was actually mine. And the other weapon, I don't believe anything about another weapon. And when I talked to the officer, he actually gave me a written of
Yeah,
everything.
Dan, I'm gonna stop you there.
Okay.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Okay.
All right, any other
No,
questions?
Judge, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming down.
Judge, I'll call my client as a witness.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Anthony Woodard.
All right, defense.
Thank you, Judge. Anthony, you heard Tamisha talk and you heard what I was saying. I want to talk to the judge a little bit about your background and your childhood. And I know you struggle to talk about this. You don't like talking about this, do you? And in fact, I didn't learn some of the stuff about you until very recently. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
You kind of hold it in, don't you?
Yes, sir.
But unfortunately, both of your parents were drug addicts. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you were raised by a grandma because they couldn't take care of you.
Yes, sir.
Were they living on the streets?
Yes, sir.
And you heard me mention also that unfortunately your mom was a prostitute. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And was she in the same neighborhood you were at?
Yes, sir.
Was- So you've seen her do what?
Oh, I understand.
Okay. So you unfortunately as a child were exposed to her business, right?
Yes.
And look, we have to, the judge knows, and you're very honest about things. You started getting in trouble when you were in high school, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
And probably some anger issues and sadness and depression things, right?
Yes, sir. That was one.
Now, you've unfortunately found yourself in prison a couple of times and things like that, and you're back in the court system. Are you happy to be back in the court system?
Yes, sir. I have you.
Is this something that you like doing, every few years coming to court?
Yes, sir.
And now that you have your children, is this really hard on you?
Yes, sir. It takes a real toll on me.
Is this something that you ever want to do again?
No, sir.
Do you ever want to be back in front of a judge?
No, sir.
And how many times have you come to court and watched Judge Boyd? A bunch?
A bunch of times.
And you know that she can be very tough on people, but she can also be very thoughtful and kind in what she's doing, right?
Yes, sir.
And you've commented on it sometimes and just she's been so good to people that you've seen right in front of her, right?
Yes, sir.
You're asking for mercy from her, aren't you?
Mercy.
And you can understand why a prosecutor or maybe some judges might not think that you're deserving of any mercy. Could you understand that?
Understand that.
Do you promise that you're gonna change your ways and do a better job?
Promise I'm gonna do a better job.
If you took a drug test today, would you be clean or dirty?
I'll be dirty.
For what?
I-
But clean for marijuana,
Oh, yes, sir.
clean for cocaine,
Yes, sir.
but do you feel like you could use some counseling?
Yes, sir.
And do you think that counseling for your depression? Yes,
Yes, sir.
counseling for alcohol or drug use?
Yes, sir.
Are you willing to do that counseling?
I'm willing to do it,
Whatever it takes.
whatever it takes.
You just don't want to go back to prison, do you?
No, sir.
You've been to prison
Yes, sir.
and you don't like it, do you?
No, sir.
And I want to address one thing. Anthony, when you've been in prison, have you been categorized as a gang member?
No, sir.
So when probation says that they have you as a blood and all this sort of stuff, you actually wear blue to court a lot of times, don't you?
In black. Yes, sir.
And so you're not affiliated with any gang right now, are you?
No, sir.
And you haven't been?
Labeled in prison or none of that. That's why I don't know where it come from.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge?
Yes, sir. I would ask, if you can give me a second chance to prove to you that I can be successful on probation for my family and myself, and give me any help, that I'm willing to take it and show the board that I can be successful.
Any questions?
Mr. Woodard, the time you were arrested, you were on parole for a drug case, correct?
Yes, sir.
And parole's kind of like probation, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, sir.
You got rules you have to follow. If you don't, you may or may not go to prison.
Yes, sir.
And you were high the day you were arrested, correct?
Was I high?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you admitted to smoking marijuana. Is that a violation of your parole?
Okay, I had completed parole.
Well, would you be surprised that it says that you weren't going to be discharged until May 27th, 2023, and that you were arrested on March
Oh, yeah,
28th, 2023?
Yes, sir. I had one. You're right. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Correct. Correct.
Smoking marijuana would have been a violation, correct?
Correct.
And being around any sort of narcotics would have been a violation, correct?
Correct.
And being around guns would have been a violation of your parole, correct?
Correct, sir.
And you've been on bond for this case, correct?
Yes, sir.
And would you say that bond's kind of like a version of probation as well? You have certain rules you have to follow?
Yes, sir.
And drinking alcohol, that's a violation of your bond, wouldn't you agree? You're allowed to drink alcohol while you're on bond? For a drug case?
Yes, sir. I don't think that's a violation of my bond, sir.
Okay. How many AA meetings have you been to in the last month?
I haven't been to one since about 6 days.
You have several children, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you've been, at the time that this report was written, you've been unemployed for 11 months, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where are you working now?
I struggle with getting a job right now due to the situation. So I just help out at the nonprofit Safe House for the community.
Okay. Did you bring any sort of documentation from that?
I actually do have something I was going to present to the court.
Pass the witness, Your Honor.
Anthony, let's talk about that real fast. It's Big Mama's Safe House.
Yes, sir.
And what is that?
It's a non-profit community, stop the violence with drugs and put the weapons down and talk. It's like a non-profit.
And so you, as someone who's been through that fire, basically,
Yes, sir.
are you helping the younger people try to learn from your mistakes?
Well, yeah, we go to communities and talk to like in the neighborhoods or east side, west side, talk to the children about the violence and the drugs to like go a different route about it, which is the change that I'm making for myself that I want to see. I don't want to see people go down the same path I went down. I'm in the prison
Okay,
twice.
all right, so let me stop everybody. If we can go off the record briefly. Let me just tell you what my concern is. My concern is, I'm looking at his criminal history. My other concern that is pushing me a certain way is this allegation that you say is an allegation that he's a gang member. So we can have him sit in the box and you all can discuss about that gang tag that's on the report. Then y'all can come back and approach me with information on that, and then I'll have a ruling on that.
I actually, just to let you know, I spoke to the prosecutor before we came up here and he doesn't know necessarily why he has tagged as a blood right now.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's have him sit in the box. I think you guys have investigators upstairs who can go on the computer and call, and let's see if that's a mistake that's been made by probation or if it's something else. All right?
Anthony Rodriguez has spent his whole life fighting ghosts he never created. 2 parents addicted, a mother on the streets, violence and chaos where a childhood should have been. Now he's a father himself, standing in front of this judge after prison time, dirty drug tests, and broken promises, but also working, showing up for his kids, and begging for real treatment instead of another cell. If you were on that bench today, would you gamble on his second chance or send him back to prison?
All right. Court is calling 2021 CR 5396, State of Texas versus Jacob Christian Deleon. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Andre Smith for defense.
Are you Mr. Deleon?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Deleon, did you review the document entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
And the nature of this offense, you're only eligible for deferred adjudication. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am. May I talk to you?
No, I'm just doing the plea.
Okay.
Is there something you wish to say?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it the facts of your case?
It's about my case, yes, ma'am.
What specifically?
I just wanted to let you know that, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous, but,
Yeah.
so I've never been in trouble before. This is my.
All right,
first
so let
time.
me stop you right there.
Yes, ma'am.
So the only thing I'm doing here today is accepting your plea. If you wish to continue with this plea, I'm not going to make a decision today on your application for deferred adjudication. You'll get another date. And at that date, that's when parties, if they wish, they can tell me your background or tell me some facts about you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did that answer your question, sort of? All right. Do you have any question about anything else? All right. Did you review the document entitled True Bill of Indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, ma'am, we are, Your Honor.
So that's counts 1, 2, and 3, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Deleon, did you review the document entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
And you understand that according to your plea bargain agreement, that you're to plead to all 3 counts?
Yes, ma'am.
And defense, is that the understanding?
It is, Your Honor.
All right, in each count, you're charged with the offense of aggravated robbery. That's a first-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 5 to 99 years or life in prison. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And up to a $10,000 fine.
Yes, ma'am.
If you have a plea with the state, court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state will call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by entering this plea, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, court could find you guilty and sentence you up to life in prison and up to a $10,000 fine? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yeah.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him? Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, sure.
Sir, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 9 years in the prison. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and the state is opposed to your application. Did you understand that to be the plea?
It should be affirmative finding deadly weapon, not family.
Oh, I am so sorry. An affirmative finding of deadly weapon. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, sure.
State, is that the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
There have been, but they've been granted, Your Honor.
All right. Then to count one, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Count two, how do you plead?
No contest.
Count three, how do you plead?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 in the attachments.
No objection.
All right, state, you may continue to confirm.
Thank you.
Sir, did you review the document entitled Waiver and Consent to Stipulation of Testimony and Stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. It's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Is there any mental health issues with client?
We were asking for mental health evaluation.
All right, so I'm going to set this for a PSI, a TAP evaluation and mental health evaluation. Ms. Ferguson, I need a PSI date. All right, we'll come back on July 9th. On July 9th, I'll make a decision on your application based upon the reports that are presented to me and any other evidence that's presented.
Yes, ma'am. Excuse me.
Yes.
Will I have a chance?
And 2024 CR 4234, State of Texas versus Anthony Cantou. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hey, welcome to the State, Your Honor.
Defense?
Nick Aguilar on behalf of Mr. Anthony Kennedy.
And are you Mr. Cantou?
Yes, ma'am.
In each of the cause numbers, you entered a plea of guilty, applied for deferred adjudication. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your punishment be assessed at 8 years in the prison. Cases ought to run concurrently, and they are opposing your application for deferred adjudication. Are the parties ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, when we entered our plea, you did not specifically ask for a PSI. You used
Yes.
those words. You just wanted
The criminal history
criminal
and the,
history and a gang thing.
yes.
I do not, I know some of my client's criminal history. He does have a prior trip to the pen
Okay.
on a sex-related case. And he tells me that there is no gang history, never been documented as a gang, anything like that.
All right, the court has reviewed the criminal history. Is there anything from the defense?
No, Your Honor, other than if I could ask him.
All right, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand and state your name for the record, please.
Cantou.
All right, defense.
Yeah, Mr. Cantu, you've expressed a desire to apply for deferred adjudication on these matters, correct? So what would you like to tell the judge concerning your application? Why did you get deferred?
To tell you the truth, that I didn't have time to discuss with you because I didn't know what to say until now. But if there's any way you can try to give me the probation to be out there, because I am supposed to lose in custody of my son and from the system, and I can't do no program while I'm incarcerated to try to get my son back. And we have a trial for my son, court for my son in July. And I was trying to see if there's a possibility if you can give me another chance to be out there so I can try to at least do the steps and the programs that they require me to do so I can get close to having my first son. I never had one before. And
So have you had other children?
no,
So this is your first child ever?
first child.
Okay. You can continue.
And I just said, I really appreciate it if you would give me a chance to go out there to do my classes with the CPS lady wanted me to do drug crime classes and outpatient, inpatient. And if I completed it, I can always get my son back. By being locked up, I can't do no programs, being PC.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Cantu, you did have one prior supervision that did get revoked, correct? Can you tell the court why you got your supervision revoked?
Just for having a smartphone.
It was a sex registration supervision. You got revoked over having a smartphone.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I want you to know that, as I always tell everybody, I view everybody as a human being. I look at things and make a decision, and I'm always hopeful that I'm making the right decision. The problem is that I don't have a crystal ball. Like if I had a crystal ball, I could say, oh, I'm giving this person probation, they're going to commit a crime tomorrow. Or I'm sending this person to prison and they never would have committed a crime. I don't have that. So I just have to deal with what I have before me and the evidence that's presented to me. I don't think you would be a good candidate for probation. So I'm not going to grant your application. This is what the court is going to do. I'm going to find you guilty in each cause number. I'm going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. The cause numbers were run concurrently, and I'm going to take into consideration 2024 CR 3367. Is there anything else with regards to sentencing from either side?
No, Your Honor, did I submit a dismissal on that? Already?
I am not sure. That file?
I can submit that to the court.
All right.
Nothing further from the.
All right. Sir, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? All right, because these are plea bargain agreements, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because these are felony convictions, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. And each cause number, I will request the therapeutic community, whether they place you in that community or not, you'll have to request it. I have no control over them doing that. Okay. All right. We can go off the record. Here's the thing. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's already showing that you dismissed it.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right. Here's the thing. I know Child Protective Services, sometimes they will tell you, oh, if you do this and you do that, you get your child back. But based on your history, and I could be very wrong in this, based on your history, I don't think they're going to give you your child back. But you can still try and work towards that goal. Regardless, you still need to do parenting classes. And I hope that you're in contact with your attorney on the CPS side and let them know what's happening with you and give them names of relatives that you think would be a good placement for your.
Anthony Cantou stands in front of the judge with 2 new felonies and 1 desperate plea. Don't send me to prison. I'm the only hope to get my baby boy back from CPS. He promises rehab, parenting classes, anything, because from a cell he can't complete a single requirement. But his past already includes a failed sex offender probation he lost over a forbidden smartphone. Today, the judge rejects probation and gives him 5 years in prison. Was that protecting the child or destroying a father's last chance? What would you have done?
Are you Karen Marino?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. showing you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Karen Grace Marino who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 8119 for the offense of terroristic threat or family or household on October 11, 2023 for a period of stand by pleading true to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 2. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor.
Yes.
To revoke the individual offer deferred, assess a 30 days in the Bexar County Jail.
That is our understanding.
All right. So what has she done on probation? What have you done on probation? Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right. You can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Karen Marino.
All right. What have you done on probation?
I just do the UAs and just report each month.
All right.
And I do pay monthly every time I get paid, like I have a probation. I got paid that too.
All right. Let me see here.
Your Honor, I mean,
Yes.
there weren't any classes or any treatment or anything that was originally ordered.
Oh, yes. I see that because I see I'm not the one who placed her on probation. So when's the last time you were drug tested?
Last week. On
And-
Friday. I do it now every week on Friday. I did it last week, Friday.
All right. And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
I passed.
All right. So we're going to do a drug test. If you pass your drug test, then I'll follow your plea bargain agreement.